Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Who am I but I'm Dre Mac? Came into the game just to spit facts. Into the space that I'm in. They call me Bobby Drake cause I'm cold with the pen. I run no diamonds but I still shine. You can dig me cause my bar's mine. My tracks playing like a Damu. The hardest part on my tongue, thinking this is warm blue. I'ma throw with a gas leak. Camouflage in the mist, but you smell me. One spark, then I bet you I'ma blow up. Just throw my name around, get stupid, then you go dumb. No rest for the weary. A versus thinking in his man, but you can't see me. You rather drink, they gon' pull up. I'm drinking knife through the game, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. I came to eat at the a la carte. Got stripped of a bear, call me brainstorm. Then I come together like a Voltron. Then I pour all the planks, you use Decepticons. Fake rappers to the streets like Cobra. 80s they can throw they like. Up in the storage and I'm E-man. Up, down, down, then I'm cheap. You a beast, man. I take a beat in. Ninja Turtle rap, Turtle clans get defeated. High samurai, you can call me Knight Rider. You can never stop me, cause I'm a guy bomb. Bad attitude like a rocket, my whole to the A, and I bet you can stop us. LL bad when I go and show up. You can hear the haters in the back. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie.
This is a test. This station is conducting a test of the emergency broadcasting system. This is only a test.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce. Don't get that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings.
We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is going on, everybody? This is your man, Dre, man, coming to you again with another episode of Death Battle Fridays on the Dre Mac Show. Special Friday the 13th edition, because I am with my co-host from Blurred AF. Mika G is in the house for this Death Battle Friday. Jason versus Michael Myers. Oh my God. Mika, what is going on?
Not much. Good morning, Dre. Good morning, chat. Happy Friday the 13th.
Right. And because this is Friday the 13th, that's why this is a little switched up, and we now have Michael Myers versus Jason Voorhees, which I didn't even know was on a death battle, but we have a death battle today. So I want you guys to tune in, get ready, get your popcorn together, because we are going to be reacting to Michael Myers versus Jason Voorhees on this Death Battle Friday. So hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gan over at the Heavy Gan channel. But you already know how I do. The real question is, All right, all right, all right. And if you are new to the channel, make sure that you are liking, subscribing, and sharing not only to the Dre Max Show, but right over there to Cinematic Nightmares podcast. And Mika G is representing Cinematic Nightmares. But before we go any farther, before we get into all of this, let me shout out who is all in the house so far. Of course, we got Marley Moore is in the house. He said he got Jason and 5. He said Jason Voorhees. I mean, no, he said Michael Jackson, Michael Myers, Michael Knight,
Jason and 5.
Jason and 5. You don't care who you got. GU Network is in the house. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And Sharita's up here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, of course, if you, I don't know if you can see this in the background, but Mika G also has a special interview that's going on right now in the background. So make sure that after you get through with this live, you see this, make sure you go and check out her premiere that she has going on. Can you tell us a little bit more about that interview that is going on right now that we seeing?
Of course. It is. I interviewed the director and writer of The Beast We Carry. His name is Rishi Gandhi. He has a Kickstarter going on right now where he is trying to earn money for this horror short based off post 9/11. Post 9/11 from a kid's point of view. So basically, the child can see other people's like, I want to say like entities, but after 9/11, their entities end up becoming monsters. And so then it becomes a fight with the kid and his own entity, trying to protect him from the monsters that are coming from the other people in his life. So it's a really good interview. You should definitely check it out. He is and also definitely check out his Kickstarter. He has some great rewards on there. One of the rewards does include going to New York and going to a premiere of the movie as well too. But I mean, there's different tiers. You don't have to give much. You can give as much as you can, but definitely get behind this horror short because I mean, I've seen the drawings of the entities and I definitely want to see this movie.
So most definitely, I'm trying to tell y'all, make sure you see the interview right now going on in the back. So make sure that you guys are going over to Cinematic Nightmares. Check out what he's talking about. Check out that Kickstarter and see if this is something that you guys want to do. And most definitely, support. That's really the biggest thing, is supporting what we're doing. And especially if you see what somebody else is doing, man, make sure to support that. I think it's an awesome thing. Plus, I wouldn't mind going back to New York if you want to keep it real. Wouldn't mind going back to New York. So, all right, we got Enrique is up here. Good morning. Good morning. Roberta is up here. The church auntie. She said, she don't care who it is. You better not be acting no fool up here. Better not be doing no cussing, none of that.
I will not cuss this morning.
She said she don't care. She said she don't care who's on the death battle. You better dip out of yourself over there, sit down.
But battle yourself accordingly.
Right. But before we get started, I want to go ahead and shout out the investors of this show. Let me shout out the crew. So give me a second. Let's get the crew together. Just give me about 30 seconds because I kind of need a little drink because my mouth is dry from all the butter biscuits that's going on around here.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the butter spread. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the butter spread. Get your butter spread all on me. I don't like the way it mixes with my mac and cheese.
We now return to the Transformers.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait. Whoa. Stop everything you're doing. go and hit that like button. I know this is probably your first time watching and you probably enjoying everything. Stop fucking on the channel and go and hit that subscribe button so you never miss one of my videos or one of my morning live streams. And for only $2.99 a month, you know you can be a part of the crew. And shout out to all my crew members that have been holding it down for Dre Mack and the crew since the beginning. All right, back to your regularly scheduled program, now in service. So, bye. All right, and of course, thank you guys who has represented the crew, who has that is a member. You guys help the channel out so much, and I appreciate you guys. Love you, and yeah, if you're not a part of the crew, all you got to do is hit that join button. When you go to my channel, go to the main portion of my channel, you can hit join. $2.99 a month, you can be a part of the crew. You always get the early access to every video when you were part of the crew anyway. So just make sure that you just check this out, and you really help the channel out a lot. Xavier Phoenix is up here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Prince Setta is up here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Roberta said she got her shoe. She ain't playing. She got the house shoe ready. Ready to bust outside your head. Don't play.
I can't.
All right, so of course this is the first time we doing Death Battle Fridays with Mika G. This is a the first time I'm having somebody react with me. So we are about to get started here in a second. Mika, before we get to anything, since if you don't know, if this is your first time watching these reactions, Mika G is, you talking about geeked out on horror. This is the ma'am. This is the lady that knows all about horror. If you had to predict early, before we know all the information from Death Battle, who would you pick in this Death Battle?
This one's hard because they equally have the same type of strength. Like they both can do both can do the same, almost the same thing. So this one's a little hard. But if I'm gonna have to choose one, I'm definitely going with Jason.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen this man punch out people's heads. We've seen this man kick over people's radios just for no reason. Man, let me listen to my music. You have to kick my radio. You know what I mean? It's a menace. I ain't never seen Michael act like this.
If I'm gonna choose anybody, it's definitely gonna be Jason. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, Michael. Like I said, they're both equally. They do things equally. I mean, they're both alphas in their specific movies. But if you're gonna go with anybody, man, don't get me wrong. Like Jason can teleport.
Jason can teleport.
Jason can teleport.
Well, you know what's funny? Because I don't think they're going to probably. I don't know, because I didn't even know this was even available. There was even a death battle of Jason versus Michael Myers. You know what I mean? So I didn't even know. But in the video game, the Friday the 13th video game, he doesn't necessarily teleport. He moves really fast while his feet doesn't move.
Right.
He's just I love it. If you ever play, I know it's offline now and it sucks, because online with you, Jason, and you kind of like move really fast, like it is dope because you're like in Jason vision. So it is dope going around and trying to get these people that's the camp counselors in that game. It is hilarious. And plus, those people are bugged out. If you want to see hilarious deaths, go watch any of the Friday the 13th, the video game, like cutscene for, oh my God, they're bugged. And it's hilarious. So, but I don't know. I think Michael moves the same way too. Even though he's never had a video game, he just pops up. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's what I said. They're like equal. Like this death battle is probably going to be like like it's gonna come down to like probably like a deaf thing. Like Jason, because we've had this conversation before.
Yep, we had it on Blurred AF. Make sure y'all check us out on Mondays at 8 o'clock Eastern time.
Right. So Jason is technically supernatural, whereas Michael is a human being if we're going to go based off the last 3 Halloween movies. That man is 70 plus years old right now.
It's very true. He's a senior citizen.
Right. If we're talking about Michael in his prime and Jason in his prime, oh, this is about to be an interesting battle. This about to be the battle of the century.
And it's crazy because I was looking to see if they had any other horror theme death battles, and this is the only one. So that makes this interesting. So we are about to transition into reacting to this death battle with Mika G for the first time, having somebody else react with me. But before we do that, it is Men's Mental Health Month. You know, I'm a big advocate for Men's Mental Health Month. So check out this video if this is your first time talking about Men's Mental Health Month. If you are a man and you need help, there is the description. There's a helpline in the description below in this video. If you need additional help or information, let's talk about Men's Mental Health Month.
This video is directed towards the men. This month is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I'm bringing something to you guys. I want to let you know that you are needed and you are loved. Why am I talking to the men right now? Because 22% of us actually take our own lives every year in America, compared to only 6% of women. Men, I know that our jobs could be stressful. I know our families could be stressful. The things that we go through can be stressful, but let you know there's a brotherhood of people who want to see you get help. You are needed. You are loved. We are here for you. We're here for your family. Go get help. There's nothing wrong with going to get help. You're talking to somebody who kicks depression and anxiety's ass every day, and I'm also a survivor of almost committed suicide. So if you need any information, it's below in the comments. Vibe higher.
And again, if you do need additional information on how to get mental health services, it is in the description of this video. So make sure you take 15 seconds before you have 15 seconds of disaster. Take 15 seconds to help yourself. All right, let's get ready for a death battle. We are about to switch up here. Of course, this is going to be a little bit different because of how I normally. Well, that's not it. That is
to cinematic nightmares.
Yeah, I that's not it either. Okay, what do we? Okay, hold up. Let's get back here. Let's get back here.
You need to create the little bubbles.
Yeah. Okay. Because normally the bubbles that I would have are a little bit different. So we're going to do this like this on this time. Let me share my screen. Again, this is going to be a little bit different. And let's see who is going to win a death battle. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Hold on.
Welcome back to Cinematic Nightmares.
Why is yeah, I don't know what the heck this thing is doing. I don't know what the heck this mug is doing, but okay, we're going to use this. We're going to use this. Let's put this here. There we go. And I'm going to turn off the chat. Yeah, let's go turn off that chat box. Now where did the chat box go? Where did the freaking chat box go? Okay, that's weird because now I don't see the chat box. They need to do something with this chat box. Yeah, there we go. Nope. Hold on, y'all. We gonna get it together here in a second. We gonna get it together because that don't look right now.
Now I got Jesus in one.
Yeah. She said I got Jesus in one. Okay. For some reason in this mode, it will not let me turn off. So let's get back here. And why it okay, because I'm an idiot. That's what it is. Okay, there we go. There we go. We are okay. We are good now. Tina, aka Mintygasm. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good
Now,
morning.
before we get started, chat. Who do you got? Michael Myers, Jason. I'll punch your head off on top of a roof and kick your radio, Voorhees.
Wait, hold on. Why Jason get? Why did Jason get the?
Because there's not one time that Barley Barton's stupid. There's not one time I see Michael Myers do anything remotely disrespectful in his kills. That I not as disrespectful as Jason. I'm over here making love by the swamp, and here comes Jason to destroy that.
And you obviously didn't see you didn't see when my man Michael Myers took out a whole town of people in the middle of the street. Like they thought this man is 70 plus years old, and he was actually, he probably wasn't 70 by that time. But anyway, that's besides the point. He's in the middle of the street. He's getting his head knocked off by the townspeople, and then all of a sudden he gets the strength of Wakanda, and he starts beating, he starts killing and slashing and gashing everybody in the street. I was like, yo, but still Jason is 6.
Still Jason is 6. Presetta said, Michael. What's up? My brother Rico, aka Super Six Shot, is up in here. He said he thinks Michael for the win. Sarita got Michael. My chest says Jason, but this should be good. Jason has more movies, so he has more material.
I mean, 12 movies. Yes.
12 movies compared to Michael has what, 7? If I'm not mistaken.
To the Googles.
Yeah, I wish I had to now. Googles. Eric Shaw said he got Michael. He got Mike. He got Mike Myers, and not
hold up. There are 13 Halloween movies.
There's 13.
That's what the Google say.
It's 13 Halloween movies. Jason with the space to kill diggers. There's levels to this. My diggers. So I got Mike. So 12 to 13. That's 25 movies. That's 25 movies.
I think they're also including the Rob Zombie remakes. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we're sticking to timeline, he has 11. But if we add in the Rob Zombie movies, there's 13.
Okay, he's let Mike win. Well, let's get to it. Let's get ready for a death battle. Let's go. Let's go.
Prepare yourselves. It's time we tell the tale of Crystal Lake's masked murderer, Jason Voorhees.
And the horrifying boogeyman of Haddonfield, Michael Myers.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to bring terror.
I need the mass murder of Compton to come out. Where's that at? Wow. The slasher from Brooklyn, from Bed-Stuy. I mean, we already got Chicago with Candyman, so true. I'm cool. You know what I mean? So I need the slasher from Bed-Stuy.
And fright on this Halloween night on Death Battle.
Oh yeah, that's me too.
Within the woods of Crystal Lake lurks a killer, buried but not dead, doomed to rise from the grave and slaughter those who live and love, if you know what I mean.
This is the curse of Jason Voorhees.
Jason is wild.
Rumor has it he was a deformed child, bullied and harassed all of his life, only cared for by his single mother. But not even Mama Voorhees could save Jason when he tragically drowned at Camp Crystal Lake.
Yo, hold up. Did they have a comic book of Friday the 13th? Did I see that in a comic book? Friday the 13th?
There was a comic book for Freddy versus Jason.
There was a comic book for Freddy versus Jason. You are absolutely correct on that one. But my man that said in this still active of 24 in the year 2455.
That's Jason X.
Yeah, I know. 2455. He said possible Deadite was a guest on the Arsenio Hall show.
He was. He was.
I mean, Arsenio had all kinds of guests. Macho Man, Randy Savage. You know what I'm saying? The Big Boss.
He had Freddy
Man,
Krueger at one
Jason,
point.
Freddy
Yeah.
Krueger. You know what I'm saying? MC Hammer calling out Michael Jackson. I mean, just Arsenio was the man. I'm trying to. Can I be the next Arsenio? That's all I'm saying. Can I do it? Let's keep going.
You silly.
Or did he?
Over time, Crystal Lake became wrought with strange disappearances and violent deaths.
Including the camp counselors who should have been watching Jason when he drowned all those years ago. Someone or something was out for vengeance.
And yet these harrowing murders were committed
Wow.
by none of
They're actually showing it. This got to be a little older because that's why I'm kind of pausing it.
Yeah.
Well, I might not get in trouble because
we're kind of blocking it anyway.
We're kind of is blocking it. Yeah.
other than Jason's own mother, Pamela Voorhees, seeking revenge against those who neglected her child, dooming him to his terrible end.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Good for her, I guess.
However, even after her
Good for
killing
her.
spree was cut short, the deaths continued. Nobody could prove it, but maybe, just maybe, Jason was still alive.
Holy shit! Yeah, he's definitely alive. Wait, living in the lake this whole time?
Jason has 40.
I always said that. I was like, does Jason go back to the lake to go to bed and then come back? Is that what happens?
I mean, if we're gonna, I mean, obviously in the older movies, they don't never tell you anything about what happened to him. Why he ended up being 6'3" and God knows, taller than that in most of these movies. But if you watch the Friday the 13th remake, it shows you that he ended up washing up ashore and as a kid, he saw his mother get beheaded, and that's the reason for that ending.
Yeah, which we've done. On Blurred AF when we was doing our what did we call it? Like our watch parties.
Yes, watch parties.
On Mondays, we did do a watch party for the remake of Friday the 13th. I mean, my man does have a house, and I mean, it's hard for me to get property here in Kansas City. My man got a whole house by the lake. You know what I mean?
I mean, it was an abandoned cabin. Like
which was where my abandoned cabin. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of abandoned cabins in the woods. Like he just made it his home. I don't know how he got that big bus next to it. I'm just saying.
Exactly. He said his mom's head is on the table, and again, it is in the video game too, in that Friday the 13th video game.
It's also in part 2.
It is in part 2. Hey, that's burlap sack. Jason 2 and 2. Yep. Racist Jason.
Far beyond any normal man. You can swing an axe in his face, blast half his body away, or trap him in an exploding building. Yet it will all be in vain.
Even when one of the few survivors of his attacks hacked him to pieces, Jason rose again. Seriously, this happens a lot.
Nobody knows the true source of his unkillable nature. Some say it's an indigenous curse. Others say it's the Necronomicon. And some even say it's a hell worm. So not too many reasonable answers.
Either way.
I was about to say it. I never know he had to that I didn't know that he had the Necronomicon or whatever you call it. The Comic-Con Necro. The Necrocomic. That sounds real. That's still real jacked up if you say it wrong. If you get the Negro Comic-Con.
I can't. I cannot.
But if I'm not mistaken, in Freddy vs. Jason, didn't they mention that he is just his spirit or his soul is in hell? So that's how it just keeps basically being reanimated.
So he doesn't actually hit reanimation until I want to say it's Friday the 13th, part 6, and that's when he gets the Frankenstein treatment. He gets he gets stabbed and then lightning strikes it. He comes back zombie Jason. So he does that's when he became unstoppable. So
right. You know what? I never beat it with Jason either because he moves too damn slow in that game.
Hey, be careful, or you just might end up on the wrong side of Jason's trusty machete. Something he uses with enough.
I mean, just disrespectful.
Pierce metal.
Even when Jason has no weapon, he can be resourceful and oddly creative with his kills.
One of my favorite
Exactly.
kills.
Sleeping bag,
Just
drown you in a
crazy.
garbage can, or snap you in half between a
Oh,
bedful.
Worst of
Exactly.
all, this demented mama's
Part
boy
two.
will always get his prey.
Burlap
Oh, you
sack?
think you can run away? Well, think again, idiot. He can teleport.
No, he can't.
Oh, yeah?
I told
What
you.
about the time he appeared in multiple places at once around this dance floor?
That it
Yep.
like I said, because my brother put me on the video game. We sat and played it one night. You just move really, really, really fast. It's not really teleport. You kind of like he go.
No, it's literally like he literally can teleport because this scene right here from part 8, the girl keeps turning around and every time she turns, he's standing there. So he's like, that's why I was like, Jason can teleport, y'all.
What's up, She? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, I think I like the way that they, because it is basically teleportation, but it's like the way that they frame it in the video game. You go on like this really good mode, and you just fly through the thing, but his body stands still. It's
Right.
weird, but it's dope.
See? Teleporting.
Wrong. Hallucinations resulting from a mix of cocaine and panic.
Okay, smartass. How about when he teleported from one end of this ship to another? How'd he get there?
Exactly.
Actually, when watching the full scene for complete context, there is plenty of time afforded for Jason to jump down the deck while off camera. He is quite athletic after all.
What, without making any sound? The guy's built like he's made of 100 brick houses. Are we watching the same movie?
Look, fans have argued this for years, and while admittedly those moments are questionable, they're not enough to prove actual teleportation.
Okay, how about this one?
You're right.
In Jason X, where 3 soldiers are shooting him straight on, and he just disappears. Poof, gone. While they're looking right at him. God damn it, it's teleporting.
Well, I'm sure there's a logical explanation.
There's no
I just stared at this scene
Yeah.
while processing 900 trillion frames per second, and Boomstick is correct.
Ha!
Also, now my eyes are broken. Joy.
You know, Jason can actually teleport in the video game, so I
Yeah.
believe it.
I suppose teleporting would explain how, despite his hulking size, Jason can
Yeah, that
move
is
with
true.
ghostly silence and pick
Yeah.
off victims one by one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you sure about this, dummy?
Dummy. Dummy's gone.
dead.
Either way, Jason's unstoppable bloodlust makes him
My
a
man is on
horrifying
fire
threat.
still.
Even if you think you're protected by a foot of solid steel, he'll just crash through it to stab you.
And though it's tough to believe, there may actually be a deadlier Jason out there too.
Stronger,
Hold
faster,
up.
and campier. This
Uber Jason.
So, I mean, this is why I said Jason is the most disrespectful kill next to Freddy. He has the most disrespectful kills because he would take one mother and beat you with another, beat another mother with you. You know what I mean? Can I go to bed without being the catalyst of your next kill? Like, why do I have to be that? But check this out, because we can't see it on the screen. There was like survive being burnt, dipped in nuclear waste, cremation, even liquid nitrogen, and escape hell by force.
Yep.
And yeah, he escaped hell. You know what I mean? He's basically Spawn.
That's a good way
This
to put
is
it.
Uber
He said what?
That's a good way to put it.
But yeah, he's basically Spawn.
Jason, rebuilt from Jason's remains
I ain't
through
gonna
a
lie, the
sinister
Jason-
fusion of
the
science
Jason
and
X mask is
mysticism.
so
And
dope.
guess what? Normal Jason later fought Uber Jason and actually
What?
held his own. Yeah, the comics get kind of wacky. Just go
Hold
with it.
up. Jason's ability to hold his own against Uber Jason. So now
Yes.
Jason's driving a car. Jason is picking. Just think of you going and be like, man, I need an Uber. And Jason turns around. Where are we going?
Could you see Uber, regular Jason seeing Uber Jason? Like, can we get this movie?
Exactly. Jason's ability to hold his own against Uber Jason demonstrate how much of a threat he is even to physically superior opponents. Spawn versus Jason. Spawn versus Jason is not a bad idea at all.
It's really not.
But my brother is right. You can go from map to map and just teleport. But he'd be like, it looks funny.
With it only natural for a monster that has fought other supernatural entities.
Like Freddy Krueger, Leatherface, and the groovy
It
man
is, I
himself,
forgot.
Ash Williams.
Indeed.
It is in the
So
comics.
be warned, if you ever see a shadow moving through the darkness and hear a familiar, run. Jason
Hold on,
is
wait
out
a minute.
to find you. And
Wait a
chase
minute.
it was.
Wait a minute.
Yes, it was.
What's his name? Oh God, I can't think of his real name. But
Last name
wow.
was Nunes, I think.
Yeah, Miguel Nunes. Miguel, what? First of all, where do you get that curl from? So I can get one.
That was like his signature look during the late 80s, early 90s. Like even when he was in Return of the Living Dead, he had that same Jerry curl.
You know what? I forgot he was even in that movie.
Yeah.
I forgot he was in that movie.
He still had that curl that didn't curl just right.
Wow. Which Jason was that where he was in?
Don't quote me on this, and I know this is gonna, because I get all my Jasons mixed up. I want to say it is 6.
Oh, that is right. Is it Jason 6?
I want to say 6 because that's when that's teenager Tommy, or is it 5? That's teenager Tommy.
He said he got flubbed up. Is what he said.
In a porta potty of all places.
That is true. I keep forgetting. In a disrespectful. Can I pee in peace, Jason? Yeah, I can't do nothing.
And the crazy, he wasn't even peeing. That man had to do a number 2 because the burritos had him messed up.
Disrespectful. He just went to go put hot sauce on his burrito, dead.
Cesar, you are not leaving alive.
Part
5. Okay.
On a bleak Halloween night, Michael Myers was born into the world as a seemingly normal child. However, beneath his pale, blank face hid something dark, something evil.
How evil? Well, he stabbed his sister Judy to death when he was just 6 years old. Oh, what a rascal.
Michael was institutionalized at a sanitarium where he simply sat still, almost like a machine. His psychiatrist, Dr. Loomis, spent 8 years trying to reach him, but Michael never said a word.
But even when locked up.
So we know that the therapist is the catalyst for why my man is out here doing what he do.
Facts. That man middle name is Audrey.
I mean, to give you a secret, that's how you spell my first name, except you put DE in front of it.
No,
But
that's
it's
different.
but it's pronounced. Black people said, my mama said, my mama said, and my brother can attest. No, you're DeAndre. I don't care what that says. But yeah, right. They call him the Shape. I forgot that was was it part 1? They called him the Shape.
I mean, he's always been called the Shape.
Yeah, but I mean, they coined the term in the first movie, right?
Yes, correct. Yep.
Right. And it said direct descendant of a cursed bloodline, considered the truest form of evil. His mask is modeled after William Shatner, if you did not know.
It's
white. Frank painted white, right.
Up, he still managed to get away with several murders, including Loomis's fiance. There was no helping or stopping Michael. More than anything, he wanted to kill.
After 15 years, the night before Halloween, he broke out of the sanitarium, leaving behind one word: sister.
The story goes Michael had another sibling, Lori, and for some unknowable reason, he wanted her to suffer the same fate as Judy. And everyone else, really. He's not too picky, and he could do it too.
For in his hands, anything can be a deadly weapon. Countless reports of various murders have appeared across Haddonfield. He's exploded heads, boiled people alive, and used his trademark knife to stab poor souls to wall.
Hold up, he ain't beating you with why he got another mother in his hand.
He don't need to.
He don't.
He's a one-on-one killer.
He is. Now, he's one of the rare slashers that I'm not gonna lie, I'd be immensely terrified of, because Jason don't talk either, but he just, his kills are a little bit different.
But I say
they're a little bit more personable.
There, I think the difference between the two is, like, when you look at Michael Myers, you can see that there is a man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, standing there. When you look at Jason, you like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I can see all the bubbly in the back, and it's like
Exactly.
You know what?
Not
I'm gonna
Roberta
do it
said
this
his
way.
name is Audrey. Might be why he got traumatized. Look,
Probably.
Roberta, do you know how many times I've been called a white woman because of my first name, the way it's spelled? And it's spelled Deaudrey. And so just say it's Miss Deaudrey McDonald here. Yeah, McDonald here. I would like to speak to her about the job and hear my black ass go, "Hey, how you doing?" This is me. Sorry, sir. Roll number. Click.
Walls like some macabre piece of art.
When they say to admire your work, I don't think this is what they meant. And this isn't some special combat knife or dagger. He did this with an ordinary kitchen knife.
Right, my man. Okay, so he doesn't have the weaponry of Jason, but my man, literally anything else he can get his hands on. Race car track, dead. The sandwich, dead. That Roberta's talking about. That ham sandwich, he'll kill you with it. You know what I'm saying? You got a gluten allergy, just stuff the sandwich in your mouth.
You stupid. Killed a kid with a hockey stick.
A hockey stick. I mean, I'm just saying. Oh, Man Cave 101 podcast. Shout out. Thank you so very much. He just gifted 5 memberships. So if you guys do not have a membership
Go
to the Dre Max
one.
Show, go get one. Man Cave 101. Shout out to Man Cave 101 for gifting the 5 memberships. And of course, I gotta hook you up. Let's go.
You are truly amazing. Thank you for your super chat.
Go get you a membership and be a part of the crew. Thank you so very much, Man Cave 101 podcast, for the membership. Thank you. All right, where was we at? But yeah,
weapons of choice.
Weapons of choice. I mean, just having an ordinary kitchen knife is enough, but Jason literally kills you with. But he has a machete.
He carries a machete. But half the time he don't use that dang thing. He does the same thing that Michael does, whatever's close by. Oh, right. This pitchfork straight through your eyes.
Right. This person that's making love in a sleeping bag, I'm going to use him. Right. That's still the wildest death where you pick the dude up and beat somebody else with it. That's crazy. That is wild.
Michael is also surprisingly clever, despite being confined for nearly all his life. At some point, he apparently taught himself how to drive.
It's pretty clear this masked psycho was definitely plotting something while he was in the ward.
All these kills were just a detour to his ultimate goal, Lori. On an all too familiar Halloween night, he finally met his long-lost sister and nearly killed her.
But Loomis intervened, shooting Michael and sending him out a window. Phew, well, guess that's the end of him. Yeah, you know it's not.
No one knows how, but the body simply vanished, only to return later that night as if nothing had happened.
There's a reason why they call him the Boogeyman.
Even after being set on fire and rendered comatose, Michael Myers would not be stopped.
I mean, literally like Jason. Like, literally, I mean, well, when they set him on fire in Freddy vs. Jason, which is an amazing movie for one. No, Freddy vs. Jason. I love it because it's stupid and it's fun and it's
so bad it's good.
Yes, is so super bad it's good. But they set that man on fire. He got doused with beer. This when he doused him with beer. He was like, "Oh, I'm fine again. It just needed a Coors." So, yeah,
he'll be fine. Drink this.
Right. Who else do they call the boogeyman? Kendrick Lamar. So you set him on fire, Kendrick Lamar comes back.
Almost like he's some kind of invincible undead monster.
Many explanations have been given for Michael's strange abilities.
Oh, I want to hear this.
But some less reputable sources suggest he's bound to the ancient druidic curse of Thorn, whose symbol is, well, they say it's an ancient icon of Halloween, but it's actually the Norse rune for Thor, sometimes called the Thorn rune. I think they just Googled rune and thorn and called it a day.
Whoa. Is Michael Myers a Viking?
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. So what you're telling me is this man has the power of Thor? Oh, snap, son. Oh,
he's
snap.
A god?
Yeah, he's the god of thunder. Hey, so that makes Michael Myers worthy of Mjolnir.
I cannot.
I'm going to change everything, all my Thor pictures, put Michael Myers' face on it because he has the power of Thor.
I cannot.
You're right. When Loomis shot him out the window, he was like, he ain't coming back for Rush Hour 2. Okay. Is it Tantanissimo? Is that how you pronounce it? How are you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. She with the $20 super chat for the love of the channel is Friday the 13th. And Mika G is on Death Battle Fridays because it's Friday the 13th.
I can't miss this one.
It's Friday the 13th. Oh man, you know what?
You already just give him the body roll because you know that's what you want.
You let us know which one do you want? Because I was going to give you a classic.
Like you always say.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let's see. This is because I mean he can want egg rolls, he can want Swiss rolls, he can want a chicken wrap roll. Body roll at 5.
Exactly.
Enrique, thank you for being a new member. Let's go. But it's Sheed. I'm just waiting for Sheed because if she don't pick it in the next 5 seconds, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. So I'm waiting. He's probably
literally
like,
typing all the L's in body roll.
He probably he said Mika picks. Oh, it's on you.
You know what?
I got you. Let's go. All right. Thank you so very much for the $20 super chat. All right, let's keep this train going.
Yes! Awesome! Curse or no curse, Michael is inexplicably driven to kill without hesitation, and his victims almost never see him coming.
Facts.
You said, uh-oh.
Well, explaining Michael away with a vague curse is nothing more than
My
a
man
crutch
is the
for
Undertaker.
truth. The fact of the matter is, no one knows why he is so cruel, so violent,
It's
so
personal.
unstoppable.
It seems like it's personal.
is.
End of the day, evil gives no explanation, only despair.
Michael thrives not just on the satisfaction of murder,
That was
but the
disrespectful.
fear it inflicts in others.
Even scarier, his kills are done with surgical precision. He can murder you as quickly or slowly as he wants. This guy knows exactly what he's doing with that kitchen knife. He's like a hibachi chef of death.
And yet, his attacks were almost brought to an end by Lori herself. But when the time came for the final blow, Michael proved his intelligence and wit by faking his own death using a body double.
I was about to say, my man's head is off. I need to watch more Halloweens.
That's how she ended up in the psych ward.
Because I would flip out too. You know, I didn't slap my man's head off, and here he comes. Why is he still here? Shout out to Priscilla being a member for 4 months. This is the best way to spend a Friday the 13th morning. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out. I'm gonna give you something just because we're celebrating your 4 months. Guess what I'm about to do?
I already know.
Super chat body roll.
I haven't done.
You gotta change that one.
Look, I haven't played that. I haven't played that in forever. I haven't played it forever.
Blue played it on Monday.
He did.
You need to change that one. we don't do the zoom in on the. You know what? Never mind.
Roberta, thank you so very much for the $20 super chat. Happy Mika Friday, because this is a Mika Friday. Channel support. Thank you. Let you know what? Because she said Happy Mika Friday. We are here. Gang banging. Gang banging. Gang banging. Because my man Smokey hit that reverse Uno card.
The context of this. we know now. That song don't hit the same no more.
He put a reverse Uno card on that lady. He was like, "Oh yeah, I got something for you." Priscilla with the $9.99 super chat. Much love, blessing to you and Mika. Let's go. You know what? I got you.
You are truly amazing. Thank you for your super chat.
All right. Appreciate the super chats on this Good Friday the 13th. It feels like a Halloween episode. Think you know what? When the Halloween time comes up, if they got something else, we'll do this again.
Sweet.
For a Halloween episode. Sweet. All right. Let's
are we at the battle yet?
Yeah, we're getting ready. We're getting ready to go. Let's keep going. All right. So let's just read up because I know you guys can't see it because we're covering it. So he flipped a car, survived a church explosion, fought evenly with Busta Rhymes. So that means
insane.
Yeah, so that means Busta Rhymes is stronger than what we think. That's why that man got buffed with all the muscles for that time. You know what I mean? Before his belly got back fat again. But took a shotgun blast to the chest, walked off being injected with 100 milliliters of corrosive acid, moved faster than a motion sensor can detect. So I mean, basically, he teleports.
He can.
Basically. Or he has Ultra Instinct. I think both of them have Ultra Instinct, and we just don't know it yet. Not Ultra Instinct. It's a teleportation. So, survived getting rammed by a truck in a police car going full speed. He didn't get blasted out into space and then come back later. That's all I'm saying.
Didn't get burnt up as he re-entered the Earth atmosphere.
The Earth atmosphere. We still got that's the coolest mask of all the Jasons is the Jason X mask. That shit is dope.
While getting his sister to commit murder for him. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed.
He's also either impossibly sneaky or he can use teleportation. Because he once moved through a yard full of motion sensors without setting off a single one. Until he wanted to.
Look at this. There's just no stopping him. Fill him full
and
of
he's
bullets.
slim.
He will come back ready to rip off your head. Put him in the center of an exploding church. He'll survive and go on to kill dozens more people. Just for dramatic effect.
It was this relentless evil that made the people of Haddonfield go ballistic and band together to end Michael Myers.
Oh, this is the scene you're talking about.
Unfortunately, the town would soon realize that was just not possible.
Any ordinary person would have been long dead after what he experienced. But he took all of the town's punishment, got right back up, and went right back to doing what he does best.
And you know what's the creepiest part about all this? They never caught him. He's still out there looking for his next prey, I assume.
So every Halloween night, lock your doors, turn off your lights, and pray you'll make it to morning. Because the boogeyman is real, and his name is Michael Myers.
Let's go. Before
this episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Babbel.
We gonna skip that, but before we get to the Death Battle, chat, who do you have? This is your last time. You got the boogeyman. You got Thor, God of Kitchen Knives.
God of Kitchen Knives.
Or you got Jason, God of
Lord of the Lake.
Lord of Machetes. You shall call me Lord. So put it in the chat right now. Go. Vote. Who do you got? Put it in the chat. Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees. Let's go. I want to see what you guys got. Hey, matter of fact, did Michael Myers die in the last movie? Mika?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No. Like, I'm not going to spoil. If you have not seen that movie, he is dead.
Okay.
Dead. Like,
oh, no, wait a minute. That's the last Halloween movie.
Very last Halloween movie. Halloween Ends.
Halloween Ends. Okay. And this is before Halloween Ends, I believe, too.
Yeah. All of this is before Halloween Ends. That's why they was like, is he still alive? And yes. I mean, he was until Halloween Ends, and now he's he's in pieces. Let's just say that.
Torian Ray Reloaded. What up, Torian? Everybody's picking Jason. My man Molly Moore said Jason beating the goofy out of that man. My man,
he gonna beat him with it. He gonna pick him up and beat him up against a tree, probably.
For real. All right.
They're both 6'3", about the same weight.
I think Michael's maybe a little slimmer than him. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, well, if we're going, like I said, if we're going based off Jason from Friday the 13th Part 3, he was a little bit smaller then. They made him bigger for Jason X and for Freddy versus Jason because they wanted to make it seem like Jason towered over Freddy.
He was opposing. And matter of fact, the remake, he's huge.
Yes. Oh, in
He
the
is
remake,
6'7".
he's a monster.
Yeah, he like 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah.
So he said, not all the mics are great. He said, I thought he was taller. So we got some picking Mike. We got some. We got one picking Mike. Everybody else is picking Jackson. All right, y'all ready? It's time
This about to be
for
fun.
a death
Oh, I
battle.
got chills.
Let's go. Let's go.
Description. Babel. Language for life. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
We're faced with challenges in life all the time.
Men's mental health.
Error runs free.
Yes.
Let's see which
I
monster
already
will
gave that.
stalk
I already
another
gave that
day.
one.
It's time for a spooky death battle!
I am ready. I am ready. Let's go. Presenter said, Mike, let's go. Let's go. It's Friday the 13th. You, Jason, better win.
The blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. Kill her.
Man, that music. This sounds like the beginning of Thriller. Hold up, they doing it like Friday the 13th video game.
Nice. Dead.
Dead. Uh-oh. Somebody came up. Get him. Oh, ooh. Oh, right in the stomach. This would have been a good movie.
Where are you?
Sorry, black dude, you gotta go. Why he walking like Michael Jackson for Smooth Criminal? Black dude.
He's literally about to pull himself off that tree. If you don't throw the axe, you're weak.
Black dude, stop panting. Keep running. You have an asthma attack later. Keep going. What are you doing?
Teleport.
Oh, snap, black dude. And my man keep going with a flex move. Get in the Chevy Nova. Get. Oh, snap. They said that's my black dude. See, that's what you get for having a flat top, black dude. You gotta go.
You're stupid.
He didn't go step through. Oh, God. Jason stepping through. Oh, stepping through solid concrete. Man.
Kill him, Jason.
Pamela.
Make mother proud.
Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh, snap. Oh, is that it? Dang, that can't be it.
Oh no, he's gone. I told y'all.
That can't be it.
I told y'all.
That can't be it.
You better walk off. Yeah.
He's fighting over a black dude. So that's my black friend. Jason, is that it? That can't be it.
It can't be it. Now let's Michael's gonna put himself back together.
They like.
Oh, okay.
Oh, snap!
Sure?
You what?
And
my man just
super sock shit. Super sick shot. Kane Hodder didn't start playing Jason until Friday the 13th, Part 7.
Eric Shaw said, "Boo! That movie sucked."
I mean,
my man survived a 2495 or whatever. He survived space. I don't care. When they made Jason X, and Jason was in space, I was like, "There's no way. There's nobody who him. There's nobody." He said, "Jason with the gentleman sweep." Jason with 4-1. That was.
I only reason why I said Jason was because I was like, this man spent all his time in the woods. He had nothing but time.
Nothing but time.
Whereas, Michael was sitting in the institution just
plotting,
creating concepts.
You're right. That man was. Teresa said, "Blasphemy."
What's up, hero?
Let's see what
Sure,
they say.
he's dead. You can't be too careful with these guys.
Michael rising from the grave this time. Jason was too much for him. The stories may paint these slashers as unstoppable, but they do have limits and can be understood.
To Michael's credit, he could match Jason in a lot of ways. Both were experts in methods of killing, and both totally teleport.
Theoretically, though, if both of them really could teleport, then neither had an advantage in that regard. So teleportation deniers can rest easy knowing it wasn't really a factor here.
Even the explosions they both survived were similar in size and destructibility.
But Jason held the edge with his superior endurance and healing. Michael faking his death with a body double was clever, but he did it because he explicitly could not survive something like decapitation or getting half his torso blown off.
But Jason could. He also had more experience fighting other supernatural enemies like Leatherface, Freddy, and his uber self. So I doubt Michael could have surprised him with something he's never seen before.
And Jason was just as strong and vicious as Michael, if not more. So given the difference in survivability, he had a much better chance of striking Michael down first.
Okay, so read the bottom part for you guys. Basically, for Michael, it's like much smarter and more cunning, similar in strength, speed, and durability. They were equal at, but more likely to have less endurance than Jason. Ranged weapons keeps Michael from getting close. So yeah, that was the big thing.
In a battle between two unkillable monsters, it's only natural it would come down to who was more unkillable.
After being ripped to pieces, Michael could now rip in peace. Right, Jocelyn? Jocelyn? Hello?
The winner is Jason Voorhees.
Y'all need to leave.
Thank you for.
So that was that episode. Oh, I gotta take this off. So that was the Halloween episode of Death Battle. I don't think they've done one.
It's Friday the 13th.
It is Friday the 13th. So that was good. I wasn't surprised after they showed Jason fighting Jason with the metal mask. I'm like, I never knew that happened. I'm like, man, Michael ain't got no shot. I mean, we could see, but I know.
Like that's why I chose Jason, because I was like, if anything, Jason had time. Jason's been practicing. Jason, you know what I'm saying? He has fought other supernatural creatures. So he was, I mean, and Michael, even though they both move kind of slowly, Michael moves anciently slow, especially when it comes to his kills. His kills aren't quick. They're calculated and almost like when he put dude up against the door, it took a while for him to push that. Like, it wasn't just like, it was just like, I'm going to slowly.
Do you think, because that's what I was saying. I was like, to me, Michael's death scenes in his movies seem more personable. Like, I want you to feel this. Jason don't give a flub. Jason will just do whatever it takes and keep going. Like, walk off like, all right, you're dead. I'm good. Let's go to somebody else because I'm tired. You know what I mean? Let's go into space to kill everybody on space. So
like he's the like Jason is like he doing real, you know what I'm saying, YN-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fluff. Mike is like,
I don't care.
Anybody that gets in my way of my goal is who I'm taking out. Jason's like, I have no goal. I'm just killing everybody because I can.
Yep. He said, I don't care. you talk crazy? I don't care. I don't care.
You can plead and try to give me your American Express card and you still gonna catch it. You're still don't care.
You are catching this L. And no matter what, there's an L that you are catching, because he's like,
I don't care.
and Jason isn't gonna come out of the shadows, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Durden.
What up, Durden? What's going on? What's up? Yo, shout out
make sure
to
y'all check out his podcast.
So Durden, go ahead and give the exclusive, Mika.
Durden is one half of I can't say the F word because of Roberta. Part of the
flub.
The flub.
We can say flub.
Trailer. podcast. They just started a new season, so make sure y'all go and check him out. And also make sure you go and check out Durden's movies on Tubi. Far from the Tree, The Hit List, Early Christmas is coming soon. Go check out Durden's work. He has more than just what's on Tubi, so go check out his work. He is amazing.
Awesome. So yeah, because you already know we like to shout out all our people that's doing big things that's out here. So shout out to Durden and all that they're doing, all that he's doing with everything, and that's amazing. And again, Durden, you're always welcome to come to the Blurred AF on Mondays. You know what I'm saying, to kick it. So if you ever got time, just go ahead, hit Mika up, hit me up. You know what I'm saying, on IG. At the Real Dre Mac, and most definitely get you on the show, and we have a great time discussing whatever we got nerdy that day. That's what we do. That's what we do.
Always welcome.
All right, Mika. For those who don't know, let them know who you are and where they can find you at if this is their first time watching.
I am Mika G. You can find me on my personal page. That's So Mika G. I mostly post like stuff on my stories. I don't really post on my actual page on there, but when I do, it's always something fashion related. But I am also the host of Cinematic Nightmares, and you can follow that at Cinematic Nightmares Podcast on Instagram, Threads, and YouTube as well. I'm also 1/3 of the Blurred AF, so make sure you check us out every Monday at 8 p.m. right Eastern Standard Time. I'm also 1/2 of the Blues House Live podcast as well too, so make sure you check us out live on Thursdays at 8 p.m. as well. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come follow Cinematic Nightmares and get all of your horror fix.
You hear that, bulls and ghouls? You better go.
Are you making fun of my intro?
Absolutely not. You ain't gonna have Jason show up at my house. Dre's been a bad boy. Go get him, Jason. Hell no. Jason, we can go have a drink. We can
go have a drink.
Something, just don't beat me. Don't beat me with another mother.
I can't buy it.
Oh man, but you already know. And again, thank you so very much, Mika, for hanging out with this particular Death Battle, this special Friday the 13th edition of Death Battle. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you hit me up. I was like, yo, this is something that we could do. And we went ahead and we did it. Yeah. Next week, because I said yesterday we were going to do a mechanical, we're going to do robots fighting again. We push that to next week. So, of course, next week, Death Battle Fridays, Mecha Godzilla versus the Dragon Zord. I can't wait to see that one because I have not seen that. So, especially if they use Kiru, oh man, from Tokyo SOS, my favorite Mecha. Oh my God, I can't wait. And also, because I did take a nap before I got on the show because I got off work early and came home and took me a good nap. I want to pop back on before I go to work to talk just briefly about Spaceballs 2 that's going to come out next year, or 2027.
Yes,
Rick Moranis is coming back out of retirement. You know what I mean? Bill Pullman. Oh my God. Only thing that sucks about this, we lost John Candy so long ago. So John Candy, of course, will be there, of course, in spirit. But man, this is like one of the best news I've heard. So the 80s are returning. We're getting Naked Gun. We're now getting Spaceballs. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. So I'll be up early just to discuss Spaceballs 2. You know what I'm saying? Briefly with you guys. Make sure I got to make sure that I get up. Make sure you hit that bell notification. So if I go live talking Spaceballs, Yes, Spaceballs. Ooh,
Now she
Lord
made a few.
helmet.
Well, Lord.
Lord helmet. Wait a minute, your Schwartz is bigger than mine.
I cannot.
So yes, I am a fan. So what up, Pam? What is up, Pam Entertainment TV? Sister
morning,
Pam is up
Pam.
here. Yes, Spaceballs
Yep,
2.
they announced it yesterday. There will be a
Yes.
sequel.
They already said Spaceballs, the search for more money.
Wow. I like the promo for it because it's in the same vein as the the Star Wars movies, but then they mention like all the stuff that happened before Spaceballs 2, and it's like that's about right.
I can't. I love Mel Brooks is one of my favorite. If the Wayans, all of that, they could thank Mel Brooks for the spoof genre, the way that he did it from Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, Robin Hood Men in Town, of course, Spaceballs, spoofing on the Star Wars space genre. So I am so excited that that Mel Brooks is even doing this, especially at Mel Brooks' age, and he's still doing his thing. Having Rick Moranis, come back. It's just, I think this is awesome. I can't wait to see what they do. And I'm just excited. So, but what did you guys think about this particular Friday the 13th death battle? Make sure you guys put it in the comment section and let me know. Did you think Jason, is it fair that Jason won? Did you think Michael should have won? Let me know and put it in the comment section below. But you already know what's getting ready to happen.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
All right, we got to go ahead. We got to wrap it up. Thank you again so very much for my special guest for this Death Battle Friday, Mika G. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe to Cinematic Nightmares, and make sure that you hit the bell notification because she does post something every week. So don't make sure if it's a short or is it one of her videos, make sure that y'all go and check it out. And make sure you go and check out her interview, that she just did. It just premiered on the channel. So make sure that you guys are checking it out. And of course, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mika.
No, I was gonna say, I also did an interview with Durden as well too. That will be dropping soon, as well too. So I'm still in the middle of editing it. So that will be dropping soon for The Devil Came to Duval, which is also on Tubi. Okay, I'm done.
The Devil Came to Duval. So make sure that you guys are checking it out on Tubi. Tubi's free. So there's no excuse. Check out The Devil Came to Duval. You know who's else going to come to Duval? Me! I'm coming too. You know what I'm saying? Dre Mack comes to Duval. So make sure you guys are checking out. Of course, again, let me know what you guys thought about this particular death battle. Jason versus Michael Myers. Next week, we're doing the Dragon Zord versus Mecha Godzilla. Make sure that you guys come back for that. That's going to be amazing. But of course, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can never, ever miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe. Enjoy your guys' Friday the 13th. Don't be out here making love by a tree because Jason just might get you. Where's my outro at? Look, you already know. I gotta go.
Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over?
What?
Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.